Hi everybody and welcome back to Vintage Story Season 2 episode 35 with me Sid, and following our little expedition down to the south, which went all over here. There's a ruin, there's a big ruins, and we found lots of interesting things, shall we say. This locust, that's another ruin. There's all sorts of bits and pieces we found on our travels, and we did use the boat quite a bit. We went down this way, and then finally I did come back up this way, and didn't find a huge amount more, but I really wasn't looking. There's a little bit of uncovered stuff there which will probably trigger me in the future. But we brought stuff back with us, and another ruin there. Trying to remember how I need to come up with a colour coding system, because see, to me that is a dungeon and that's green is to redo. Now I should also sit there and go and make this one green, because I haven't done it yet. That one, I don't think there was much in there. I think it was big and impressive, but not much to do. And as you know, if we kind of come back to wherever I am, hang on, get me there. There's two over this way which are kind of intriguing. Now, and then there's some overline there, and all sorts of stuff to do. Plus, I think there's probably going to be more up these kind of directions. So we're still in the situation that our armour isn't very good, and as much as I wish it was the case, I am not as a badass a character in single player as I am on the server. So my aim is terrible, or relatively terrible. I don't do as much damage and all of that stuff. Now, we've got various crops and various things in process to start to help address that, and I'm going to redo the way these work so these all get the same moisture level. It's going to be wasteful on space, but it will in the long run be better for us, because obviously I need these to grow and be done. I don't need any of this kind of different phases. I want to, when one's ready, they're all ready, or as near as, damn it. And most importantly, one of the ones we want to be ready is this field over here, because this is going to give us the flax we need to make some of the armor options we have. And we could go with leather, which we're looking at, and I am processing that up, but this is just taking a while. So that is where we are with that lot. However, they was leather processing, and I noticed before I started recording, while I was putting everything away, that the tannin barrels had finished, or at least the current batch of tannin. I'm not sure whether I need to set another strong tannin, another batch running for the strong tannin point. And ultimately, I do need to get my tanning shed sorted, but that's some time off. So let us just double check. You are weak tanning, you are strong tanning, so that's good. And in here we have 8 medium hides, which we can quickly scrape and set those good. Let me just put that there and set that going there. Oh, hello. No, you come out of the large and you go in. We're going to seal you up, and then we are going to put you in there. That will output 3 leather, which is really not enough to be faffing around with. So then we need to have a look in here, and I've got 6 large. I've got 18 leather already. If we look at the uses on that, so for leather, a leather jerkin, which is the lowest level protection, other than the stuff we're wearing, it's relatively inexpensive. It's what, 12, 14 leather to make that. However, if I want the leather body armor, then we need to add in, we need more leather, so we need to 18, 20, 22 plus a thing. But then we also need a whole bunch for the legs. But again, if you look at it, the difference is 60% protection damage reduction. Now ultimately, we probably for day-to-day wear want to get to, let me have a look at Gambleson. Now I'm not sure, I think I have not turned on the protected things for different things, but tailored needs dyes, so it's way off of that. But we can just do an untailored one with this. We might even have enough to make some small bits of it, because you're only looking at those. Let me just have a look. I've got 7. Man, it's not going to be brilliant, is it? 7, but it's going to be more than we've got, so that gives us 13, which will make 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, and not quite there, but we're not far off, which is, you know, that's good. It's got to be good for something. Why is that piece of meteorite in there? That needs to be over there now. But again, I have got two. If you look at the uses for this, it smelts into that, and I think you use 2 pieces to make one off the top of my head. 2 pieces smelts into 1 ingot. But we don't have any of the means for that. We're a long time off of going there either, realistically. So in terms of what I need, in terms of what I need to do this episode, I need to wait while my crops grow. So let's just do that. Actually, no, that's probably not a good idea. You'd probably tune out if I just sat there and did that. You're probably tuning out anyway, as I drone on in my lovely monotone voice. No, what we actually need to do is we need to try and do something in here, in this space, this side of the structure. Because this is all fine and good, but we've got, you know, space around here. I need to bring the chimney down over the top of it. I may even move this one over one and get that, so we've got like maybe some kind of support pillars there. I don't know. But what we are going to need is chests. Now we've got actually a reasonable, I was going to say we probably need to go out and get some wood, and we probably do, insofar as I'm going to need more oak at some point, but I don't think we actually need as much as I thought we did. Because we're well provisioned for fuel, we're well provisioned for logs. So the next question is, how well provisioned am I for nails? Have I got any made, for starters? I think the answer to that is almost certainly I was going to say it's almost certainly we are going to need some more nails and strips. So we're only going to need to do you. And I don't have, I don't need a huge amount, but how much copper have I got in here? 81 in total. We could go, I think if I were to center, I think there's a copper deposit there that we haven't exploited yet. There's a couple of copper deposits over there, and there's one over there which we should be able to utilize. And then this further afield we can go as well, because I do tend to try and mark everything I come across. That's the importance of marking everything you come across, believe it or not. So let's start off with grabbing a little copper ore. Hello tree. That was nice of you to grow. That adds a certain something, doesn't it? Let me just take a thing of medium facility soil will do. It's not like I can't go and dig more of that, is it? That's Oh, hello, two trees. Oh. Oh yeah, that's nice. Once this birch sapling kicks in, that'll be nice, and then we can get some more as we go. Okay, that's fine. We are starting to, our place is starting to look a little bit more complete and lived in. Once I can get some roof tiles, and I think we are. There's some. I'm not going to take trick it. There are some tools that I am going to use to achieve that going forward, to get the tiles to cover the entire roof and get rid of the thatch. The thatch will probably go somewhere else now. I know there are water. Hello. I keep meaning to. We do need to do a bit of caving at some point, but again, it all kind of comes back to how crap I am. Not at caving, as a character. I mean, the relatively poor. I really shouldn't do that, because the rules of Minecraft are extant here. Don't dig straight down. Oh, it's poor quality. Doesn't matter. We'll get it now down here, and I will backfill. I hate leaving holes behind me. But yeah, so I'm going to grab myself some copper, and that'll be the first thing we do. I'll also make sure, because that should or could be going. Oh yes, it went up. Okay. So the discs follow the contours of the terrain. So because the terrain goes up over here, then the ore goes up over there. So just because it suddenly vanishes, don't assume that that's the end of the ore disc. And yeah, now of course we've had our session with Shino on the Pro Pick. I need to go out and do another prospecting run. You dropped down? No, you haven't done anything. Okay. Maybe that's the end of that bit then. Let's just check. Looks that way, but I think you have got a bit going up this way, haven't you? So we'll grab that as well. Yeah, so now we've done the Pro Pick, and I am conscious that it's not going to be as easy as we had with Shino, because obviously I don't have an angel belt in this, and we don't even have the means of getting an angel belt in this, because angel belt is not a mod I added to this series, and I am kind of inclined not to as well. I am loving it on the server. I think the exploration range that I have on here will be significantly less. The server tends to be a much higher range proposition, so you go out for 10. Well, I mean, if you have a look at a digit, he's 20, some 20, nearly 30,000 blocks south of where we spawned. And he didn't walk all that way. He did do it a lot by using tele. Thank you. He did do it by, using teleposers and not teleposers. Teleposers are blood magic. Translocators, I think. The he used teleporters, okay? It doesn't matter which kind of teleporter he used teleporters. And again, that's a way to do it. You find a teleporter and hope it takes you further in the direction you're going. And my own explorations on the server have shown that they are way, way, way more common than I thought they were. Which in itself was a bit of a surprise. So anyway, there's some more copper to be had over this direction, so we are going to take a stroll over there, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, this is at least a medium vein, so it means we're going to get more copper out of it, and I think I've actually got quite a bit of cassiterite left as well, so it does leave me with plenty of options on bronze. Let me just check what, if anything, is happening in that direction. Oh, I know what's happening in that direction. Got to be a little bit cautious because this is a gravel surface, so somewhat prone to cave-ins. And it's on definitely on hillside, hence why the wiggle of. Yep, it's going down further, you see. So old me would have gone, oh, that's run out. That wasn't a very big patch, was it? But I have learned. You know, I am capable of learning, which is a good thing. I think that's going to be the edge of it that way, yeah. However, let's not write it all off until the fat lady sings. And this is miles away from my base, so I don't mind leaving holes. It's only when it's around areas, because what I'm going to do, if I left the holes around my base, I'm just going to hear drifters in the caves that I've left, groaning and moaning and just being generally, completely miserable about everything, and it gets you down, doesn't it? So with this, this is copper deposit number 2, and I think we are largely worn out there. Find my way up, and well, let's start off with a little bit of you, and then 1, 2, 3. That'll do. And I will have, now we've done these, I'll take the deposits on the surface as well, just because I can. Right, that's another one off the map. And then there's a little one over here somewhere, I think, which we should have time to do while we're out this way. The berries are starting to decay, so I'm munching on those next. And then we can get myself a whole bunch of nails made, which will give me some storage to then utilise. Where? Oh, there you are. Not a cave down here, is it? No. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be down here, though. Right. And again, I'm, breaking all the rules. But I was going to sit there and say, but I've never. Oh, it's poor. Wonderful. Of course, these are all surface deposits, so they're not going to be brilliant. But it gets the markers off the map, and if nothing else, and it all counts towards the master plan, for going forwards. Getting that precious progress and making sure we've got plenty of tools to work with. So it's all good, isn't it? Of course, it's on another completely wrinkled piece of terrain, which means it's even harder to winkle out. But again, that's fine too. Anyway, I'm going to grab this last bit, and then we are going to probably, I did point out there was another one down there. I'm probably going to leave that for later. I think we'll have enough with what we got here going forwards, so that seems to be the end of it that way. Hello. And then we continue this way, and I will see you back at the home, where we're going to smelt up all of this, render it down, turn it into ingots, make some of the ingots into nails, and then we are going to continue working on our expanded kitchen area. So I'll see you in a short while. While we're out, the second tree grew. As they do, We all know that. I've played enough Minecraft to know that trees are there 1 second and suddenly bang, we got a tree. I did notice when I was walking back, so I came across here, I just wasn't sure what it was, a shadow in the grass. It was an Auroch, that's alright. I do want to actually get into taming those. I've not done that. Obviously they're a new mod for me, and I do want to get into taming those because they are, well, the cows. So, you know, cows are all about the milking. Bunnies are all about the killings. And wolves, which are probably out over about that kind of level. Right now, we're all about the avoidings. Yeah, it's just, I want to kill them, but I know I'm not gonna hit them from this range because I'm not that good. I'm just not that good. There is a command actually that would allow me to change my class, and I did look it up, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but there is one. But I'm not sure whether I should or whether I should stick with a "you made your bed, now rest in it" kind of philosophy. God, I've got so many loose stones and dirt. I must have been carrying pillar and dirt around with me all along. I do need to start working on the bread next. That's my next. That's my next food stuff. So yeah, and I do need to do bees. We've not done bees yet, and there was a comment about bees the other day and saying that the honey. I think if we look at honey, that classes as a fruit based thing, but you can use it for a number of things, and I've still got to get into the expanded foods, but that's oh no, that's where I put my it's alright, I've got a spare now then. Right, where do I just up there, I suppose. I need to sort my inventory, my storage out as well. That is in itself a problem, but my inventory is pretty good because I've got these nice bags, which I'd like to get bigger ones, but you know, can't have everything apparently, I'm told. Right, lovely, nice shiny hammer, but do me the coppery things. Oh, I tell you, miss the expanded stacks as well, don't you? That's the thing you miss. Right, I would like. I've only got enough for 4, so I need to do. No. That many. And then that many. And then that many. Leaves 4 left over. If I want to do them all like that, now I've also got cassiterite, so I can do plenty of cassiterite. Let me take out that. Just pop 1, 2, 3. I don't need that much copper, but copper's handy for plates and things because it's relatively common, so I think we'll go with that for now. Only got 4 molds made, so I shall put the other 80 in there ready for the next batch. And right, I need to get you up to temperature and then change you over to things. It is amazing, just the I haven't got a torch in here, have I? So on my hot bar. It is amazing the difference between episodes. Where are you? 74. You're not going to do much at all, are you? Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll bring you down. So, going to get the copper underway. We'll get that sorted. We'll make up some nails. That's the word I was looking for. Probably, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 ingots worth, just to make sure we've got plenty to build our storage with, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, while the copper's cooling, and I know I can use the watering can on it, but you know, that's not what this is about right now. This is not about speed, this is about enjoying the ride. So I would like to have my fireplace hood about here, and I would like it to perhaps do damn it, there we go, that on the sides. And say I will move this in one. I don't think we quite need, in fact, let me just pick those up and place them out of the way. Doesn't matter, there will do. And then we can pick you up and you can go there. So that will make, and then we'll have you and you will go there and there, like that. That gives me plenty of space for various things going on, I hope, anyway. Technical term for various things, and that can come out there. Now we then need a bit of scaffold, because we're going to do an innie. And I think that is all this needs, is just, I might throw in a few of these just for variation. Like a soup. And then we can throw, oh, we've got a temporal storm approaching, yay, I knew there was one due. We can throw a little bit of this in for good measure as well. Maybe even just stick one there and one there, just to give it that kind of something. Right, that's the start, and then we'll come in with conglomerate. I know I've got some. Somewhere. I thought I'd got some. Somewhere. I apparently don't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. I don't think we can do anything. Don't think I can do much with any of those then, can I? That might smash with a hammer. Yes, it would. Let me just double check that I don't have any conglomerate at all. See, always worth checking. And I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, and then the rest can come out. And then we just need to hook up and connect up the chimney. But that kind of works nicely like that. We can take some of this out of here and just pile it up in there, and I can pile peat up at the other side, can't I? And that'll be it. That works. Right, time to get up top and do some work as well. Up. And then, so I think I'm just going to perhaps we'll do something like that there. Maybe one of those over that side, just if I can do this properly, like as so, just kind of makes the logistics of this thing work a little bit better. Then we can pop in a little bit of this, We can take these and turn them into verticals. That would be a good idea. Grab a bit of this going on. Lake Sue. One of them there. One of them there. We'll throw a bit of that in for good measure there. And how many have I got of these slabs? 7, and I need 6, don't I? Well, hello. I also need not to fall off. It works fine then, doesn't it, I think? We come in with you, and we go and pop that there, and maybe there. And then... that gives us a nice fireplace. Lovely. I am happy with that. Now there is a block called a chimney, which you make with bricks and mortar, but to make bricks I need to cook those up in a fire pit, I think. So maybe I can actually get that if I've got the relevant bits and pieces. Let me just take that and put that back up there. That can go back up there for now. Eat a bit more bread. Still got 6 hours until the storm's here, so there's no rush. And chimney, that was what I was thinking of. Have I got any fire clay? I have, not a lot, but enough for 7. Have I not got any more? I find it hard to believe that that is all the fire clay I've got. It may be all the fire clay I've dug. That's the more likely scenario, in which case I would need to head out, because that's blue clay. Right, the stupid question, have I mapped? Yes, I have. Okay, so that's the thing we can do once the storm's over. Put the windows in, by the way. They look good, don't they? Nice. Looks like a pleasant place. So that's a thing. Hopefully we've got our copper sorted. You are all ready. I'm not going to start forging anything when there's a temporal storm imminent, because I invariably underestimate how long we've got before it's due. So you see, these are completely ready. It's just now this one here which is the issue, this edge. Yeah, I kind of think, 5 hours until the storm arrives, bearing in mind it's 5 in-game hours, not 5 actual hours. I'm fairly good at gauging 5 actual hours. Those ones are ready. These are... parsnips are pretty good, but the onions are not overly great. Again, you know, this is just not doing much at all. Neither is... oh, that's traditional flax, isn't it? Carrots are getting close. So I think we may be able to harvest some of this episode. And then what I'm going to need to do is we're going to go row path, and it's going to be a path of upside down stairs, which will be waterlogged. So it'll be row path, row path, row path, row. So we need to extend out that way, but that kind of is problematic for this one. I suppose it's not too bad if I only have to go 2, isn't it? Let me just check how I'm going to... row path, row path, row path, row. So it's going to go 2. Yeah, that would work. I think we'll get away with that. Certainly on these sides. As I've said, it will reduce our farmable area, but it will mean that everything is getting exactly the same hydration. So, and it means I can put the rest of the Terra Preta in. So that's always, well, more Terra Preta. That's always good. Right, I'm just going to wait out this storm and then we'll see what we get. Because it's only, I think it was a medium, was it? Yeah, it was a medium. So not too bad, but we get to test my storm shelter again. Because I've still, we've only used it like once. And twice maybe. And it appears to have worked insofar as we haven't had any spawns. Now my version on the server, which is based off of this using chiseled blocks, this is a little bit not thick enough. I think we need to make these thicker because I was getting hit by drifters more than I do on this one, but that's why we test, isn't it? That's what we test for. Right, let me get that. I'll be back with you once the storm's here. Alright, 21 in-game minutes, 18 in-game minutes, and let the fun begin. Well, that was that was action-packed. We got 4 double headers, 4 two-headed drifters there. I was surprised one of them didn't, because they normally all double headers have, well, or at least I thought all double headers have temporal gears, but I'm not complaining because we came out of that with 4 temporal gears. Which is good, and 20 gears, 15 flags, which means I've got another 3 of those, which again answers some immediate problems, I think. I might be wrong, but I think it does. Shame they don't stack properly. Oh no, you're in there, okay. I was going to say, I thought I had more than that. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! We've got temporal gears for days. So that's good. And it means we've got another storm out of the way, which is also good, because that's a thing that was useful. I do need to get the next batch of leather going as well, don't I? That's a thing that I need to do. But with that and that, I think we may have enough now to do... Let's have a little H... That was 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we haven't quite got enough to do that and the helmet. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. We have got this all going here. That's all good. And I need to go and make some more. Go and get some of this fire clay. So that is my next job. It's only 4:30. The fire clay is not far away. It's only over this way. So we'll head over, grab some of that, make up the fire bricks for a chimney so we can have that thing permanently smoking, in theory. And well, we'll see where that takes us. I may actually, I'm not worried about you, mate. You're just a minor distraction. I may actually block the chimney off and have the little chimneys on the top, so there's no, I don't need to have that silly little cap on it. Here we go. Wow, it really wasn't far at all, was it? Okay. Let's, how do I want to tackle this? Do I want to tackle this from the top down? I think probably so. We are going to need a fair amount of this because we're going to need to make a lot of those bricks. But I am going to need to make one of the proper kilns from the additions. Useful stuff. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff I'd like to play. Climbing picks I want to play with, but they have to be iron plus. So we can't do those until we get into the Iron Age. But they sound like immense fun, being able to climb up with climbing. You know, as a mod, that useful things mod is actually, well, I hate to say it, but it's surprisingly useful. However, I do need to grab a whole load of this. I know the shovel is on its last legs, so that's going to be a thing to consider as well. We can get as much as we get. There is a new shovel in the store, so back at home. But we'll just grab this lot from here for now, and then we'll go around the top here and grab the rest at this level. If there's still some left, then I know I can always come back and get it later, can't I? Because I've still got, what have I got there? 4 stacks? Oh yeah, you need to go in there. I inadvertently threw a spear. I always seem to do that, by the way, and there's actually some more over there. Maybe I should go and grab that. Otherwise I'll probably forget it's there. Whereas this big chunk of clay here is pretty obvious. He's just not going to grab that over there. This is a big old patch actually, isn't it? Right, let me just go over and have a look and grab this if I can, because it would seem kind of silly not to. And this will give me a whole load of those bricks, which I might as well do a full kiln's worth, or even 2 full kilns worth. I've got left on that 56. Should I? Yeah, I'll wear it out, I think. We're over here, and I might as well, eh? Because I've got a spare ready. Unfortunately, however, that is probably about all we have time for this episode. I'm still trying to keep down to that 30 to 40 minute range, and I know I was close to 35 minutes, so we're going to get all of this running next time. I'm going to continue working on the kitchen, and we'll see where the game takes us next. But I desperately do need... I'll probably also get the next batch of leather in, just so we've... think that it's not particularly interesting watching someone grind limestone. Or, in fact, dig clay, to be honest. So, on that note, I will see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.